economics, we talk about nominal GDP and real GDP. And we know from an earlier chapter that GDP is the total value of all final goods and services produced in an economy in a given time period. And we're usually talking about a year. But we're going to make this distinction between nominal GDP and real GDP. Nominal GDP is calculated by multiplying price times quantity for all of the goods that are produced in the economy. So this is current year prices and current year quantities. Real GDP is also using price times quantity, but the difference is we're going to use base year prices and current year quantities. And why we think this might be important is because we're trying to calculate how much the economy is producing, and what we want to do is pull out the effects of maybe inflation that might mislead us into thinking that we've actually produced more than we have. So here's an example down here. I have 2 years, 2006 and 2007. My economy is producing oranges, coconuts, and pizzas. So this is going to be the same in both years. I have prices and quantities. So I have prices in 2006 for oranges is 50 cents. Prices in 2006 for coconuts is $1. And prices in 2006 for pizzas is $8. I also have output. So the amount that was produced in 2006, for oranges we produced 100. For coconuts we produced 300, and for pizzas we produced 2,000. I also have prices and quantities for 2007. So in 2007, oranges were 55 cents, coconuts were $1.10, and pizzas were $8.80. I also have quantities produced in 2007. In 2007, we produced 110 oranges, we produced 330 coconuts, and we produced 2,200 pizzas. So how can I use this information to get nominal GDP and real GDP? Well, I'm going to start down here with nominal GDP in 2006, which is going to use current year prices, so that's going to be 2006 prices, and current year quantities, so I'm going to use 2006 output. So 2006 prices of oranges times the 2006 output of oranges plus the 2006 prices of coconuts times the 2006 output of coconuts plus the 2006 prices of pizzas times the 2006 output of pizzas. If I do these calculations and add them together, what I get is a total GDP, nominal GDP, of 16,350. I'm going to do the same for nominal GDP in 2007. So again, I'm going to use 2007 prices and 2007 output. So I have 55 cents for oranges times the amount of oranges I produced in 2007, which was 110, plus $1.10 for coconuts times the 2007 output of coconuts, plus the 2007 price of pizzas times the 2007 output of pizzas. Again, if I do the calculations and add everything together, I get nominal GDP is $19,783.50. And right away what I see is it looks like GDP is increasing. So I might be saying to myself, well, GDP looks like it's increasing a lot, and this seems like a good thing. What I want to be careful of is overestimating how much output is actually increased. So I want to remove the inflation component. I want to remove the component that captures prices also increasing. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to look at real GDP in 2007, and I'm going to use base year prices, and I'm going to use current year output. So base year prices for oranges was 50 cents. So I'm picking my base year as 2006. I'm going to use 2007 output. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to use base year prices for coconuts, and I'm going to use 2007 output of coconuts. I'm going to use the base year prices for pizzas, but I'm going to use current year output of pizzas, which is 2007. If I do this calculation, I get that real GDP is 17,000 985. And you can see right away there's a difference between these two values in 2007. Nominal GDP was 19,783 and 50 cents. Real GDP was 17,985. And when you compare those two numbers against where we started in 2006, you can see that the jump is much smaller in terms of real GDP. So the growth of the economy is smaller than if we capture some price inflation.